Is it on? Hello, welcome to the video. We had some technical difficulties over the last several videos and realized that the battery was dead on the microphone. So, why are you shaking your head?
Oh, I was surprised telling him that.
Why wouldn't I tell him that? It was in the last video that we were having technical difficulties, and I realized that's why the technical difficulties are. And that made basically 3 videos completely unusable. So we're gonna record this one today, and we're gonna show you what we're doing in the Crunchy Cultures kitchen. Right now we're unloading. Yesterday, one of the last days that we recorded no audio. You're throwing me off here. Yesterday we jarred up 4 crocks. Today we're hoping to finish probably half of what we have left because today is an amazing day. Well, all days are amazing. But anyways, right now, currently, we have this entire space to ourselves. The co-tenants that we had in here, the former owners of the building, they built their own kitchen space, whatever you want to call it, on their property. And Saturday, which was like 4 days ago, they moved out. So we have this whole area. We have no scheduling limitations. And we're gonna enjoy it this week by working nice and slow and just getting stuff done in the time period that we have to get it done, which is a lot more time than we used to have. So, hope you guys enjoy bottling at the Crunchy Cultures kitchen today. And then make sure you guys stay tuned because we actually have a special offer for our channel only on the Cube Freeze Dryer. And we're gonna show you a couple of ways, or one way, or however we feel like doing this evening when we get home. We're gonna show you a few ways or one way that we like to use some freeze-dried fermented foods. Stay tuned. I'm done. I don't want to be recorded. Oops. Maybe we need to find slightly larger bowls.
What's this one?
Taco kraut.
Taco kraut.
Our least popular one.
It's really good. It's really delicious.
Huh?
It's really delicious.
It is.
It's a
I don't
cult
understand.
following.
It was like
Some-
super popular for like 6 months. Like I could not keep it on the shelves. And then just all of a sudden people lost interest. So this could be the very last batch of taco kraut for anything other than maybe like a seasonal thing.
No, you still have those people that love the taco kraut, so like maybe like how about 1 crock a month? Would that work?
That would be
Just for the individuals that would buy it,
incredibly overkill.
that love it?
We would probably go through a crock like every 3 months. It's not really worth it.
Don't worry, those who love the taco kraut will make a way. If you're watching this video, we'll make a way. This is delicious. Look at wife, she's enjoying it.
Gotta taste every batch. So we decided to start bottling some of these in our gallon-sized jar because last time transporting the crocks to the market proved to be very challenging. So what we're gonna do is offload a portion of our crocks, about half of them, into the gallon-sized jars, and then we'll mark them so we know what they are and what batch they are, and we'll put a tamper evident seal on them and stuff, keep them in the fridge, and then we'll take the crocks with us until we get what our ultimate end game goal is, which I'm not going to tell you today. So we'll just keep them the actual product in the jars, and then when we're at the market, we can dump them into the crocks. It's just going to be a little bit safer, a little bit easier to transport, and it'll work better with our market model, like how we need to do things in order to make it practical. That's kind of what I'm doing now. I'm just bottling about half of these into these gallon-sized jars, and then the other half will get bottled up for individual sales.
All right, I got the turquoise shelf. Here it is. Look at that work of art. Nice shelf. Very versatile shelf. All right. Another load of Cotito. For the wife, looking it up.
Sound in the marketplace. Hello. We are wrapping it up for the day. We're gonna head home. We got through most of what we planned on getting through today, but we realized that we actually ran out of the lids for our gallon-sized jar. So, and we don't want to be here for another 3 hours to finish what we need to finish today. So we're just gonna push today's work off to tomorrow, and we're gonna go home and share with you something that you can make with freeze-dried ferments. The English language is not coming to me yet today, so. How's today for you?
It'll be freeze-dried ferments with sour cream and cucumber kimchi. And we're going to mix all that together and see what the good result is with the taste.
We made it home. This man is completely and utterly exhausted. And we're going to go ahead and mix up for you a dip. We're going to do it kind of quickly so this guy can get some food and have some energy. So basically we did this yesterday, and so we know it's good, but we're gonna show you complete with audio this time. So basically it's just some cream, some sour cream. That's probably too much. We don't need that much. This much in a bowl, and then sprinkle in like that much. Probably half a tablespoon.
Kimchi powder.
Yeah, it's cucumber kimchi powder. You can do this with just about any ferment. It's kind of like a dip seasoning. It's like the packets, but it's actually healthy and good for you. Oh, we forgot the
Pork rinds. Oh, nice.
This is my kind of chips. I try to avoid regular chips. It's not much of a try. I just avoid it. And
Give me a little bit of that.
could use a little more powder.
That's pretty good as is. Yeah. Just add some beans, some cheese, some salsa to it. Good to go. You think all of the good things that are inside of it last through the freeze-dry process?
I think my experience and education, self-taught education, tells me that most likely the vegetative cells are killed off during the process because they're susceptible to freezing. The actual, like the rods, like the vegetative cells, they don't survive. But all the spores do. And it's very similar with pretty much any kind of food preservation. It's the preservation is intended to kill off the rods, like the living, active, single-celled organisms. But that's how, like, if you were to take out a bottle of, like, even, I don't know if it's ultra pasteurized would count, but like pasteurized milk, if you take that out, put it on the counter, even though it's been pasteurized, after a certain point of time, the bacteria, even if you don't open it, the bacteria inside of there will start to take over and make it spoil. And that's because the spores actually live, and they hatch and they turn into bacteria. So I think it's pretty much the same with this, but that's just my opinion. I don't actually know.
All right. Even better since you added more.
That is some good stuff. And like I said, you can do with this with any kind of ferment. It's just one of many ways that you can use the freeze-dried ferments. You don't, while in my opinion, the rods don't actually survive. However, a lot of the other benefits still remain. Like I said, you have the spores in there. It has a bunch of the flavors to it. It's got the salt. If you add a little bit of salt to this, actually we did that yesterday, I forgot. If you add a little bit of salt to it, you don't really need to add salt to it. But it just has an incredible depth of flavor. The what do you call it? The fiber is broken down, and it still has a lot of the really good gut healing benefits to it. The acids are still in there. All sorts of different things still present in this. So it's just one of many ideas of things that you can do with your freeze-dried ferments or freeze-dried other things. You probably do this with other freeze-dried stuff as well. But at any rate, we're going to go ahead and go because this man needs some food so he can have some energy.
There's one more thing you're forgetting.
Oh, the most important part that I'm forgetting, the deal. Okay, so Cube, the freeze dryer that we use by Prep for Life, they actually sent us a channel exclusive deal, and you get $700 off of their, let me pull up the email actually. So you get $700 off of their Cube Elite and $240 off of their Cube Select. You have to use the link that I'm going to provide for you guys down below. I've always got the Cube Freeze Dryer link in my videos just in case anybody wants it. But this one is going to be definitely linked very close, very near the top of the description down below. Click on that and that will take you to their site. You can check out the stuff that they have. Remember, this is made in America, and the Elite one, I think it is. Yeah, the Elite one is I believe it's the one that has the internal pump. It doesn't use oil, so you don't have to like change the oil or anything like that. But the Select is a more budget-friendly one. It does have the pump with the oil. You do have to change it every once in a while, but it gives you a lower price point of entry into freeze drying, which we are massive fans of, and I hope that you guys are too. So I hope you guys check that link out down below. It's only good for the first 15 customers who use the discount, and it will end at the end of February 2015. So make sure you guys check it out if you're in the market for a freeze dryer and you want one that is superior, in my opinion, and made in America.
2025.
I said 2025.
You said 2015.
I meant 2025. The end of February 2025. So I hope you guys enjoy, and peace out, sauerkraut.